Sometimes geometry questions can be super nice because you may just need to use a formula or set out a simple equation and can solve the question within like 20 seconds. In fact, this one fits exactly that criteria. Here we have this big triangle, and we know that this side right here is 8, this side is 3. This area is 20. The goal is to find out the area of the red part. So what do you think? Yeah, make sure you pause the video first, try it before you watch the solution. Done? Okay, at first you might be wondering how do we start, but seriously, here's the result that we need. If you have the area and the side right here, you can set a proportion A over the side 8. That is equal to this area, which is 20, over this side, which is 3. Yeah, and then we solve it from here. Seriously, it works. Let's solve it first, and then we'll give you guys a proof why. Multiply both sides by 8. Area equals, multiply 20 and 8. That's 160 over 3. And we are done. Perhaps put down unit squared. Yep, that's it. Now, let's talk about why whenever you have this kind of situations, how come we can just do the area divided by the side here and then the area divided by the side here. Okay, here is the picture. Let's say this area is capital A and this area is capital B. This side here is lowercase a and this side right here is lowercase b. And here is the claim. Capital A over little a is equal to capital B over little b. In my opinion, this right here looks kind of like the law of sines. But here, we are not talking about angles at all. It's just the area of this part over this base, and then area of this part over its base right there. So how do we prove this? We're talking about the area of a triangle. So we need to have the height. Well, the height of the triangle, let's say if you just look at the first one right here, to get the height, we will have to extend it, and then you go to the vertex and you drop it on perpendicular. That's the height. In fact, this area and that area, they have the same height. So if you look at area for the triangle A, capital A is equal to base times height divided by 2. So A times H over 2. And do the same thing for B. Base times height divided by 2. Okay, now you can see that both of them have h. So if I just isolate h from this equation, I have to multiply 2 over a both sides. H is going to be 2 times a over little a. And then right here we can see that h is equal to 2 times b over little b. Well, since both of them are h, we conclude that 2 times a over little a is equal to 2 times b over little b, because both of them are equal to h. And of course we have 2 on both sides. We can just divide both sides by 2, reduce that. So, ladies and gentlemen, capital A over little a equals capital B over little b. And that's exactly what we used over there.